just nice. The setup for this was more about calling the weather service so we can get really, really good weather. But we thank you so much for coming out today. Anytime we can have infrastructure and meet sustainability, it's a good day. So here to give you a little bit more information is our General Manager, Jeff Knueppel.
All right, thanks. And good morning. Everybody knows I always smile when we're doing construction. So before I get really started, I'd just like to mention that our board member from Montgomery County, Rob Fox, is here. He's very supportive as well of our construction, but he makes sure that we're always paying attention to sustainability issues. So thank you for coming today. Now, I often read from, a script put together for me. I'm not going to do that today. And talk a little bit more off the cuff. So can we talk? For years, I've been coming out to this facility. I was chief engineer, assistant general manager, deputy general manager, now general manager. And I kept telling our employees, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. Roof leaks. In one of my last meetings, I had a town hall here at Frontier with all the employees, and I tried to pretend that the water wasn't coming through the skylight and hitting me on the head while I was talking. It was actually happening. We had a rain event, and I just tried to, maybe I'm sweating a lot. So that gives you an idea. I mean, we've been battling things here, especially our employees. The paving. We have so many patches and layers and things you see all over the place. Every year I could never do things the right way. We just did it enough to hold it. I talked to one employee this morning and he recounted how he was traveling at 5 miles an hour with a vehicle through here and hit his chin on the steering wheel and almost knocked his teeth out. It's not really funny, but it tells you he was okay. But it tells you what we were experiencing out here. Flooding also. Water all over the place. So this was a story of my frustration. I've been involved with our construction programs forever. It was always very, very hard to figure out how to tell the employees that we couldn't handle basic things to help them do their job. Some 100 buses a day come out here every weekday serving 15,000 customers across Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester County. And all the while, no matter what was going on back here, our employees persevered, maintaining quality service. So what made the difference? Why are we here today? Act 89. That was a courageous vote in Pennsylvania that allowed us to attack all kinds of infrastructure problems. We were $5 billion behind on replacing our assets. Now, construction's going on all over the system. Our capital funding just this year is more than twice what it was just in 2013. And this is making a huge, huge difference. And I waited a long time, and I am so happy, and I am so happy to tell our employees that help is coming, good things are happening, and we're going to support you in what you do, which is support this region. This region just doesn't run well without SEPTA. And is it not only just the impact on our customers and our employees from us being able to better serve the region, it's also about jobs. And there's a lot of people working here. There's paving work, there's roofing work, there's all kinds of things happening here that are creating opportunity and jobs. And some of it, a lot of it, in our state, including 2 30,000-gallon fiberglass tanks that are going to be holding the runoff water from the roof. Okay? That's going right into those tanks. It's going to make drainage better for the whole area, but those tanks are being made right here in Pennsylvania. So sustainability, Rob, always in our minds. But just really, this Act 89 just gives so many different benefits all across the state, not just here in our region. Now, I have been meeting with our employees for years, and I do have 4 of them here today, and I wanted to just point them out because when I asked them and told them what was coming with the work, I said, well, what do you need? And they didn't ask for luxurious things. They didn't ask for all kinds of, ultra wide lockers and new things that would make their life a lot more comfortable here. They asked for basic things that not only improved the safety for themselves, but also for the general public. And that told me a lot about our workforce. So I just wanted to show some of them. These are some of the people that are going to benefit from this work besides our customers. So Operator Willie Jenkins, you raise your hand? Okay. 32 years at SEPTA, 25-year safe driving record. So let's salute that kind of a driving record. Now there's a lot of people here, but there's really one person that's controlling what's going on everywhere. Eddie Wilford. Right here, Eddie. Eddie is the vehicle readiness coordinator. He assigns the buses. He makes sure that things can still occur even with all this construction. And that must be an exciting job right now, Eddie. 36 years at SEPTA and 20 years in his current position, so let's give him a hand. Andrew Bannon, I have regular meetings with our employees, including breakfast. Andrew was at one of them, as I think three of the four of them were recently, besides the town hall. Andrew is a fantastic mechanic, and a lot of the things that we did here for safety, we improved drainage inside the facility. There were no drains inside, so take a wet bus into the shop and the water was everywhere. We'll now be placing drains there. Outside, worried about taking our buses with snow on the roof out onto high-speed roads. The mechanics and everyone requested that we do something, and so we have a system that will literally blow the snow right off the roofs of these buses. These are the kinds of things that our employees asked for at this facility. So Andrew, keep up the great work. And Jim LaRue, who's the director of maintenance here, he's got to keep everything going. He's got 18 years, and Jim is he's excited about the construction and concerned about the construction all at the same time. You're going to get through it, as are your people, Jim. Thank you very much. As I said, I'm not just a general manager with a transportation background. I know construction. One of the things I wanted to hit the construction season. Thank you, Plymouth Township, for doing such a great job in getting us out here and working when the time is right. I wanted these improvements to come to our employees as fast as they could, and Plymouth Township was great in doing that. Now, enough of me. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the Secretary of Transportation for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Leslie S. Richards. Leslie has 2 decades of leadership experience